I think I am living in a dream place. My name is Cameron.
My name is Gianluca.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Oh, so from now, what we're gonna do is backstage tour, right?
Right.
Oh my gosh! What can we see?
Oh, we will see some areas which we usually are not allowed to see.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, thank
For
you!
example, the race control, the
Oh!
heart of each track. We will see the podium, the media center, the pits lane.
Pit lane! That must be so
paddock.
awesome.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. So you come from
Japan.
Japan? Oh, far away.
Yes.
So have you been to Suzuka? Yeah.
Not for me. Have you been to Suzuka circuit
No,
before?
I have
Oh.
never been to Japan.
But you know, you're working at the Nürburgring. This
Yes.
is like the king
Of racetracks, right?
Yes.
Yeah, this is one of the nicest racetracks.
Yes.
Brands Hatch is quite similar because also up and downs, yeah? But there is no racetrack like the
Nürburgring.
Nordschleife.
Not
yeah?
rough, yes. Wow! What is this place?
This is the Dorint Hotel.
A hotel?
This is a hotel, yes.
Oh?
Since 87 there is a hotel. So till 87 there was the former grandstand here.
Oh, I see.
Built mostly wood and concrete.
Oh.
And the only thing we could save from the grandstand is this wooden cottage there.
That one is the
We
only
had
the cottage.
3 of these wooden cottages on the grandstand. And this is the only thing we could rescue from the grandstand when we destroyed it. And this was the wooden cottage of the so-called ring speaker. Yeah, we see here the foundation stone.
Oh!
In the year 1925 we started to construct the track and finished it in 18 months later.
18
In
months.
27, yes, 18 months. So Dr. Otto Kreuz engaged 2,500 workers here from the region to build the track. And they built the track in 18 months. And then Dr. Otto Kreuz did it some years later. And at that time we are talking about nearly 33 kilometers of racetrack. So-called Southern Loop, Südschleife, nearly 7.7 kilometers when I remember well. So we built nearly 33 kilometers in 27. But we didn't build or construct the track with guardrails or fences. So it is still, and it was, very dangerous on the track, and especially when you lost traction on the track, as Janek Junek, a Czech driver, did a year after the inauguration. So a year after the inauguration we had our first fatal accident here on the track. Yeah. The special thing about Junek is that his wife also was a pilot.
Okay.
And she is still the only woman who won 2 great prizes. Yeah. All right, then let's go to the historic paddock.
Yay! I'm so glad. Yesterday, by the way, I purchased like 400 euro goods.
Oh, in the shop.
Yeah, in the shop.
Merchandising.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
I purchased like a toaster one as well.
A toaster.
Toaster.
The Nürburgring toaster.
Yeah. It's
So you
too
can-
big. Wow.
So here is one of the historic paddocks worldwide in that shape. There was a photo, but we lost it after the storm. But in the year 26, for example, there was dirt here, no asphalt.
Okay.
The boxes, let's say still 58 boxes had no garage doors and so on. Yeah? So we renovated it later, but we can't use it for the means of today because it's too small. And even the boxes are not bigger than usual garages, but the ADAC, for example, the Automobile Club, organizes once a year the Truck Grand Prix, and then we have to fit in a truck here. These boxes are too small. So the historic paddock is used mostly as a parking area, as you can see. Just when we organize the Oldtimer Grand Prix once a year, then it is revived as a paddock and used again as a paddock. And then the historic cars come here to the paddock. Then let's go on.
By the way, what's your favorite car?
Ooh, I like Ferrari and Porsche.
Oh!
Porsche the 911.
911. GT3
Yes, can't
RS.
open. Ferrari,
Ferrari?
the GTO.
GTO! That's nice
So historic
car.
cars,
Yeah.
not the modern new ones. I like more historic cars. So here we see a box which is bigger than the other boxes. Huh?
Yeah.
When the technical scrutineering before the race took place in the past. Huh? That's why it's bigger. And here, in this area was a weight station.
Okay.
Yeah, because the cars had to be weighed before the race. Especially in 1934, when the organizers of the Formula One introduced a new rule. There was a weight limit. The cars weren't allowed to weigh more than 750 kilos without driver and liquids.
Okay.
Yeah. And in 34, the Mercedes team came here with their car. Color was white because at that time the national color of Germany was white. So they had to weigh their car, and it had 751 kilos. So it couldn't take part in the race. But they had invested already a lot of money and wanted to take part in the race, especially here and the whole Formula One series. So they had to think of a solution. At that time, they used lead for the lag. The Mercedes team removed the lag during the night from the car.
Yeah.
They lost the white color. The aluminum of the silver came up. They lost about 1.6 kilos, when I remember well. So they had less than 750 kilos and they could take part in the race. Yes. Then they were fast as arrows. They won the race, and this was the birth of the so-called silver arrows. Since then, the Mercedes racing cars are called silver arrows. This happened in 34 here in the historic paddock, right here where we are now.
That's amazing.
Yes, it's a nice story.
Yeah. Yeah, I can see the circuits already. The courses.
Yeah. So here we are already in the GP area.
Yeah!
We see part of the GP track. We see the Dorint Hotel from the back that remembers the grandstand from the past. And there is the start and finishing lane, the pit lane. In the background we see the Nürburg, the castle Nürburg. Very important because the castle is the name giver of the ring, the Nürburgring. Then we see part of the GP track here and part of the Nordschleife over there. You see the car, this is part of the Nordschleife. And there where the bridge is, there's a junction from the Nordschleife to the GP track. And there where we see the tires, the red and white tires.
Yeah,
there is the junction back from the GP track to the Nordschleife.
Wow!
Because when we built the GP track in '84, we lost the start and finishing lane of the Nordschleife. But when we organize, for example, 24 hours of the Nürburgring, the long distance race, then we need the pit lane, we need the pits,
Yes.
and we need the start and finishing lane for a real race.
Okay.
So we open the two junctions and use part of the GP track. It's a shortcut because we just need the pit lane and the start and finishing lane.
That's exciting.
Yes. Okay, then let's go on to the new paddock. Here we enter the new paddock. These boxes are used for the technical scrutineering before the race.
Okay.
So here we enter the new paddock. So this is the new paddock. As you can see, a bit bigger than the historic one.
That's quite big.
Yes. Yeah, we need such a great space because a team today, they come up with, let's say, 5 trucks or so, or even more. And we need the space to park them. Then, we see 33 boxes here on the left.
33!
33. Usually used by the commissioners or the organizers of the events. And the box number 1 is usually used for the technical check after the race.
Okay.
Because on the opposite side, we have the pit lane
Okay.
and the so-called Parc Fermé. Where the first 3 cars are parked after the race, fenced, nobody is allowed to touch them anymore. And then they are going to be checked here if everything was regarding the rules. And then we have 30 boxes for the teams. Formula One here, then one team gets 3 boxes.
Oh!
And last year, for example, during the 24 hours of the Nürburgring, we had 149 cars on the track. That means that up to 6 teams have to share a box. And now we're going to enter a box.
Woo!
imagine. Oh yeah. Perfect. So.
Wow! I think I am living in dream place.
Yeah.
I've ever seen this in the cinema or in a movie.
So, do you remember if they showed us a box from the
I don't
inside?
remember. Maybe from other circuit, not like Nürburgring. Not like
Okay,
this
from
place.
other tracks.
Yes, other
Possible,
tracks.
yeah.
But it's amazing.
Yes, so here we see 3 boxes. Yeah? These are the first 3 boxes, but all the boxes here have the same size. And yeah, as naked as you see them, the teams get the boxes, so they have to bring up their own equipment completely. Yeah? Everything they need. Just the toilet is here.
So one team, when they came here, how many people will be here?
It depends which kind of event. Formula 1, a team, I think it's more than 20.
20?
More than 20. When we have the Formula 1, or when we had the Formula 1 in the past, then 3 boxes each team. And there is, in Germany, we can see even or watch the race in TV. Yeah? A guy who is always interviewing the pilots or the team members, and he's entering, or he enters the boxes, and then we can see, so it's different. It's more like a living room.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
I'm here.
Yeah, right, nice. Then let's go and visit the pit lane.
Pit lane!
Yes, here we have to be careful.
Oh yeah.
Not to pass the second yellow line.
Okay. Woo!
That's the pit
This
lane.
is a pit lane! Woo! Oh my!
And we start and finishing lane. Start and finishing lane.
That
Pit
one
lane.
is the goal.
Start and finishing lane.
Finishing lane.
And the goal is here.
Okay, goal is here.
Yeah. So we will see it from the podium later.
It's my first time to be at
The
pit
first time
lane.
ever on a pit lane?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and my first time